Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So apparently there's another airdrop, guys, LOX coin or LOX coin here, brought to us by Martin Volk. We wanted to let you know that LOX Network is going to airdrop the LOX Network tokens, LOXN tokens via the XRPL. All you need to do is set up your trust line and get 1,000 LOXN in your Sum wallet. Follow LOX coin and Smart NFT1 for more details. And so more airdrops, guys, via the XRPL. Just thought I'd bring this to your attention real quick. I want to keep moving. Gary Gensler did just make a statement yesterday afternoon. If someone asks a lawyer, accountant, or advisor if something is over the line, maybe it's time to step back from the line. Going right up to the edge of the rule or searching for some ambiguity in the text or a footnote may not be consistent with the law and its purpose. The spirit of the law is about protecting investors. Our rigorous enforcement regime at the SEC is about following the facts in the law wherever they may lead on behalf of investors and working families. This includes deceptive conduct by private funds, offering or accounting fraud, insider trading, market manipulation, failures to act in retail consumers' best interests, reporting violations, best execution, and fiduciary violations or any other form of misconduct. ICYMI, read my full remarks at FINRA's annual conference down below. So this tweet here from Gary Gensler, obviously not too popular with the XRP community. Martin Volk here, saying if you would just make that line clear enough so that there was no ambiguity, maybe some of these American innovators would understand what they had to do. Agent Smith V3 down here saying, so no innovation ever or proactive communication or answering a direct question. What about reasonable positions backed by the law, informed by logic, regulators, case law, market players, and attorneys who can mitigate risk and provide an affirmative defense? Santiago Valles down here saying, or just responding down here, ambiguity is where corruption breeds. Vague and interpretive statutes or regulations are a recipe for arbitrary and capricious application. We need to level the playing field for fair competition, especially as it relates to decentralized digital networks and their native assets. This just kind of reiterates the point that I made in this morning's video. I'll link it up here if you guys didn't catch it. Are there other involved parties or perhaps foreign nations, Russia, perhaps influencing this lawsuit using hacking and malware tactics and threats on U.S. governmental agencies? Well, even if they were, this point here that Gary Gensler is making just doesn't jive, I don't think, and even doesn't jive with some of the big guys like Mark Cuban. This is such BS. You didn't start the BS. Please don't continue it. If you were working on behalf of investors, you make it easy for questions by investors and business people to be asked and answered. You make it near impossible. Those who cannot afford lawyers can only guess, and I suppose we are at least happy that Ripple can afford lawyers, a very competent contributor to the crypto space and does have deep pockets. So Ripple, of course, still in court. Mark Cuban obviously putting in his 2 cents here with regards to Gary Gensler's latest comment from yesterday afternoon. Meanwhile, we have this guy's from DJ Peter Vass. Hot takes from Gensler's response to Warren. So you remember when Elizabeth Warren gave Gary Gensler a timeline with regards to the cryptocurrency regulatory clarity. She said, by July 28th, we need some kind of an answer. Top government crypto critic Senator Elizabeth Warren earlier this month received a response to her letter about the activities of cryptocurrency in the U.S., and it's filled with lots of things she loved to hear. The Massachusetts senior Democrat senator last month first wrote to the SEC's Gary Gensler over how she now describes as the Wild West of our financial system about the world of cryptocurrencies. And here's what Gary said in his response and why you should be concerned. So just outlining Gary Gensler's response to Elizabeth Warren. Gensler let Warren know through his letter that the existing laws do little to help the SEC comb through every nook of the financial blockchain sector in America, thus tossing back the responsibility to Warren to forge more laws into pitchforks for the SEC to wield overall expanse of the cryptoverse. The newly targeted sectors are DeFi, DEX, and stablecoins, which are believed to be a growing thorn in the operations of traditional fiat institutions. And also, Gensler had the audacity to reaffirm the validity of the Howey test in determining which cryptos count as an asset and which are securities or investment contracts. So he's basically using a, 70, 80-year-old test to determine this. Under this law, all initial coin offerings, or ICOs, and cryptocurrencies that employ the token burning mechanism will have to report and be subjected to laws of the SEC. This may well have been stated in connection to the now inherited illegal fisticuffs with Ripple Labs, the company behind top-tier cryptocurrency XRP. So this is what Gary Gensler, this is how he answered to Elizabeth Warren's letter. And I know we know some of this already, but again, it doesn't sound like there's much going on, at least from the SEC's camp, to help mitigate this. I also want to touch on this real quick. I'm not going to get into a deep dive on this by any means. Bankers issue a seismic warning. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Cardano, and XRP could replace the dollar in just 5 years, as the crypto market does exceed $1 trillion. So again, other analysts are willing to believe that cryptocurrencies are going to be the future, despite how Gary Gensler sees the cryptocurrency space being regulated. So again, guys, I will just link this in the description for you. And, now this is also what's kind of concerning me. I originally saw this from Dodler for XRP, retweeting this out from 007X Man Right Up. You got to be kidding me, Coinberry. What does the SEC have to do with Canada? This is 8 months to the day of the lawsuit. So apparently, Coinberry, which is a Canadian exchange, is halting the trading of XRP. You are receiving this notice as you hold XRP on the Coinberry platform effective August 23rd, which was yesterday. You will no longer be able to buy XRP on the Coinberry platform, and then gives how these changes will impact users of Coinberry. Now, I know, again, this is in Canada, but the big sticking point here is now Canadian exchanges also being affected by the SEC lawsuit. And I have a feeling I know why this is, because when I go down here, 401 Crypto brought this to my attention. An article here with regards to Coinberry just released yesterday. Coinberry has been granted OSC relief to trade crypto assets across Canada. So Coinberry, one of Canada's leading crypto asset trading platforms, has become the first pure-play registered crypto trading platform in Canada. This registration will allow Coinberry to offer Canadians crypto-based products and services on a regulated platform and help drive industry maturity and safety forward. So just to be prudent, Coinberry is taking a page out of all those other US-based exchanges handbooks and saying, okay, I guess we can't really be trading XRP if we are looking to be legitimate. At least, at this point in time, we will halt the trading of XRP. That is not to say that we won't relist XRP down the road. So I thought that was interesting as well. And real quick here, guys, with regard to the SEC lawsuit, James K. Filan here updating us. Ripple files response to the SEC's opposition to defendant's motion to compel the production of internal and interagency documents. Read footnote 2 and the accompanying text. And in the footnote, it actually says here, here's the footnote. Here's somebody's actually screen grabbed this for us. Right down here, James K. Filan actually brings this up too. Mr. Hinman's personal views as to XRP's status are dubious. In any event, given his testimony that not all of the factors laid out in Howey need to be met to be an investment contract. So that is the footnote here that he is talking about, and I believe this is also what Gary Gensler was referring to here in this tweet with regards to some ambiguity in the text or a footnote may not be consistent with the law and its purpose. So this is getting really, really interesting. Jeremy Hogan responding, on fire and great minds think alike, hitting on the main points I talked about in my video, that the SEC is attempting to relitigate the privilege issue, and the fact that the SEC backs off the privilege argument on 40 docs means that a judge review is needed. XRP Aussie down here saying, so in short, the dirty SEC are trying again to contest the request to hand over the documents regarding their determination of non-securities on BTC and ETH, which would certainly feed in to the theory that perhaps Russia has something to do with this SEC lawsuit against Ripple. Again, I did a video about that this morning. I already linked it in the top right-hand corner, but if you guys didn't catch it and you want to know what I'm talking about, I suggest you watch that one. Which begs the question, right, guys? XRP right now, at least at the time of this recording, is trading at about $1.23, held down by this SEC lawsuit. Meanwhile, we are seeing cryptocurrencies like Cardano really kind of surge past their all-time highs. And, if we do a little bit of an analysis here, we can see ever since the dip from mid-March of 2020, kind of that reset period for many markets, Cardano has gone up almost 15,400%. Okay, if we compare that to XRP has only rallied about 975%. So I had to set up this video with, all the factors that are likely keeping XRP down. Stéphane Hubert saying, and he's kind of stating this, he sold his ADA for XRP. Now, I know what a lot of you guys are wondering, is this the right move? Is ADA going to keep going? Is now even a good time to be doing this? I mean, usually what I like to do is I like to take a look at charts, and for example, when I was holding BNB, I could take a look at the XRP to BNB chart and really get a sense of where, of where I wanted to put in my buy order when I was exchanging BNB for XRP. But not all cryptocurrencies have a chart associated with them, like we cannot find an ADA to XRP chart. So the question remains, if you did want to sell your ADA for XRP, is now a good time? Well, guys, I'm going to show you a little bit, and personally, I do not hold ADA, but I know some of you guys do, and you might think, hey, maybe now's the time to leverage that into an XRP trade. This from the Cryptic Poet. So the XRP chart on the 4-hour is building an ascending triangle. I talked about that in this morning's video as well. Watch for the break and hold above $1.30 for confirmation of trend continuation. So again, just really quickly, XRP to USD, if we look at this, so this is on the daily here, and I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to throw it on the 4-hour just to show you guys that ascending triangle formation here that is occurring. Okay, we are seeing that ascending triangle. A breakout pattern is imminent. I'm going to start just by giving you guys a real quick example, just going back to that XRP BNB chart. Here on the chart, we can see when, or at least I saw when this was forming an inverted head and shoulders pattern. And what I ended up doing was I bought in and around here, okay? I bought in and around this level here when the B2B XRP price was about 0.00185. Now, I get it, right? When you're looking at it from crypto to crypto, you kind of don't really know if that is a good price to do your exchange. So let me give you guys a very, very simple example. Let me just put it to you this way. When I bought BNB, and I'm not going to give you the exact numbers of how much I bought, but just to give you guys a simple example, if you put in $1,000, okay, into BNB, and I bought it in the summer of 2020, and I paid about $24.24. I think that's what I cost averaged down to, okay? I cost averaged down to that. It got me 41.25 BNB. And so what I did on the Binance exchange, I converted my BNB directly to XRP based on this chart. Obviously, I knew I was in profit. BNB and XRP did rally. However, XRP, as you guys know, took a lot longer to take off. So I waited for BNB to basically top out. As you guys can see, if you remember back here, it did top out at the beginning of May. It topped out at roughly $700 per BNB, but I ended up selling it around $660. So just to give you guys a sense, and again, I'm not going to give you the exact numbers of BNB that I did purchase. I'm just giving you guys this example, and you can extrapolate from that what it would have been had you invested $1,000 way back when. So 41.25 BNB coins. And I sold out at $660, right? That would ultimately give you from a $1,000 investment, $27,225. Now, I knew at the time that was really, really good, right? This idea of rotating BNB into XRP, getting out of the high flyers, putting them into the low runners. And, I had the benefit of having this chart, right? Also, to see this inverted head and shoulders pattern. I put my buy order in at around 0.00185. I purchased more XRP. So again, in this example, it's kind of like putting in $1,000 into XRP, but really what you're doing is you're putting in $27,225 into XRP at the price that it was at that time. So let's bring it to today. What does that mean for a Cardano XRP swap? Well, I have the XRP USD chart here from TradingView, and as I mentioned before, there is no ADA to XRP chart. So what I'll do is I'll go here to the compare button here on this top menu bar, and I will find ADA to USD, and I will add that here. I will put it on log just to kind of get a sense of where ADA and XRP have been trading historically. Now, the whole theory is ADA has rallied, right? Almost 15,000% and XRP nearly 1,000%. Is it time to rotate out of your ADA and put it into XRP if that's what you want to do? You can see throughout the past few years, ADA has actually come and matched XRP price. So, back in early January of 2021, we saw ADA and XRP both trading at around 31 cents. So, and this is going to be simple math for you guys, okay? 31 cents divided by 31 cents equals 1. So that's a 1-to-1 ratio, obviously. If you go back to mid-March, okay, mid-March, when we saw that huge dip for the crypto space, we could see XRP was trading. I'm going to take March 12th here. You can see XRP was trading at about 14 cents. Here, I'm going to just punch in on the price over there to the right-hand side of the screen. And then if I go down here and just kind of hover over that, you can see ADA was trading at about 2.5 cents. So 14 cents divided by 2.5 cents equals 5.6. So this is actually a really good example of when you would have traded your XRP for ADA, because the XRP price obviously higher than the ADA price. So if you had done this trade, you would be getting 5.6 times the amount of ADA as you would have had in XRP. So 5.6 times, just as an example, if you were trading 100 XRP, you would have gotten an equivalent of 560 ADA for that had you traded it at this time. And so you can use this comparative chart here to see where the price is and if that ratio is indeed worth it for you. Now, fast forward to today, XRP trading at about $1.23, $1.24, and ADA right up here at about $2.88. So we know the price of ADA higher than XRP. So the question is it time to rotate out of your ADA and into XRP? Well, now you have ADA at $2.88, so we're going to be doing it the other way. XRP trading at about $1.24, and so you will be getting roughly 2.322 times the amount of XRP that you currently have in ADA, guys, if you are trading it at this time. Now, these ratios are going to depend on how you feel. I mean, you could get more if you wait longer. You might not get more if you wait longer, because we can see, by and large, these trends do tend to go in tandem. There are only a few times where we saw, ADA and XRP kind of wind up at par here, where it was a 1-to-1 ratio. Okay, in and around here it was a 1-to-1 ratio. In and around here it was a 1-to-1 ratio. But this is not going to be guaranteed forever. You guys can see before this point here, which was about January of 2021, ADA was really kind of trading under the price of XRP. And then after this point, ADA really just did take off. There were a couple of other points here where it was a 1-to-1, but then sure enough, it did take off again. And ADA, definitely the leader of the pack, up 15,000%, as I had mentioned. XRP up nearly 1,000%. So it is possible to see that spread go even further and perhaps get 3 or 4 times the XRP you have for your ADA. That is a risk, though, considering ADA has already rallied significantly, and now we're just waiting for XRP to catch up. And remember, guys, none of this is financial advice. Do seek a financial advisor if you care to. I'm just letting you know what I would do if I had ADA, and if I did want to pack my XRP bags even further. I mean, you can do this exercise with any cryptocurrency that is listed on TradingView, and I believe that there are charts for every cryptocurrency, or most cryptocurrencies out there. So are you guys going to sell your ADA for XRP? Tell me down in the comments what you guys think, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.